to the Brother Speak podcast. This is Brother Speak. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So, I've been looking in these YouTube streets. You know, I haven't been doing any live streams. I've been on a few panels. The one recently that I was on, it's on DJ Torch channel. Shouts out to him having me on the panel with the wonderful ladies over there, even Big J, X, Triple X. You know, always entertaining to have Big J, Triple X on the panel. It's always entertaining. But you know, they were talking about the whole Eboni Williams and you know, I've seen so many live streams about this chick, and it's like, why men are caring? Why is this a big deal? You know, I remember someone was saying on in the chat on Psychopathist channel earlier today, oh, black women, when they say what they want and men get, we can't say what we want in men, and I'm listening to this. I'm like, wait a second. Y'all been saying what you want for a minute. This ain't nothing new. I mean, I've heard it from female co-workers. I mean, let's not remember the songs. TLC, I Don't Want No Scrubs, Destiny Child, Pay My Bills, Say My Name. I mean, yeah, let's not talk about the rappers like Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Ashanti. I mean, y'all been saying what you want in men for a minute. This ain't nothing new. I mean, we can bring it down to today. I mean, with the rappers like Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, talking about what they want in a man, what they want the man to do and stuff like that. So this has not been anything new. I mean, this is nothing new. So when she said what she said, I wasn't offended. She don't want to date a bus driver? I don't give a shit. It's not my fucking problem. Because I'm thinking about the typical bus driver make about what? I think somebody said like $50K, something like that. And I'm looking at my bank account. I know that I make around $51K. Trust me, I am not a six-figure dude. Far from it. Getting there, but I'm not there yet. So for me, I know that I can't date this woman. It won't work out. So it's like, okay, thank you for telling me. I don't have to worry about you. I don't even have to play the game. So it's like, I don't know why men are mad. I don't know why people trying to talk to like Ivana, Breakfast Club, you know, DJ Envy trying to counsel her and all kinds of stuff. Why? Let the woman date who she want to date. I mean, let's look at it. Her ex, he's a white man who was a CEO of a company. He was making millions. So why would we want her to date down to a bus driver? What, the bus driver could be making this and this. I'm like, okay, who cares? Who cares? If she don't want to date a bus driver, that's her business. She said her mom was a bus driver, and that's probably why she don't want to date a bus driver. She's seen how they move. It's not easy being a bus driver in any fashion. Whether you're doing it for the city, you're doing it for the casino, or you're doing it for the prison, it's still tough, and it don't pay as much. So I can understand why she's saying I don't want to date a bus driver. Now she did say if he owned the company, she owned the bus driver. If she owned the bus, he owned the bus. she be willing to do that. But she has a standard. Why are we complaining? So of course, people got offended, and so she doubled down and trying to explain about, well, the black man ain't doing this, the black man doing that. Ma'am, hold on, stop. Ma'am, number one, you don't have to explain, because when you start explaining, your credibility goes down. You should have said, I'm not dating no bus driver. It is what it is. That's it. Now, first of all, she shouldn't even be on the show anyway, telling all this business. Because if you're going to go out there and say all this stuff, yes, you're open to criticism. It's just the way it is. So, and for her to get mad about it, no, chick, you put this out there. You put this out there that you don't date no bus driver. So guess what? People are going to get offended. Now for me, and see these men who getting offended, making live streams, I know some of it is for content. I get it. Content strategy. I get that. Hey, I'm doing it right now. This is content strategy for me. But see, the difference between me and some of these other dudes, they trying to give reasons why she shouldn't want what she want. Not me. She should want what she want. It's just like when some of these women talk about, we're going to date white men. We're going to date these other races of men. I don't feel no type of way. Von Vahachi, I'm not going to convince you either other way. Because that ain't my problem. It's not my problem. It's not my job to convince you of nothing. I remember I got into a discussion with a content creator about that, because he was like, oh man, they dating white men. They dating white men. Don't you have no pride? Why you okay with it? And I told him, because of my pride, I don't care. You know why? Because I have pride. I'm not about to beg a chick for anything. Sorry. I'm not begging a chick for nothing. I'm not begging a chick to like me. I'm not begging a chick to respect me. I'm not begging a chick to submit to me. I'm not begging a chick for nothing. Absolutely nothing. And especially a chick who's not feeding me, financing me, or fucking me. So if she's not feeding me, financing me, or fucking me, I don't give a fuck. They can date whoever. They can date Pookie. They can date Ray Ray. They can date a baller. They can date a rapper. They can date a drug dealer. They can date anybody they fucking want to date. Bus driver, $1 million man, high value man, low value man, bum, idiot, moron, homosexual. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, that's her thing to deal with. That's her cross to bear. And she got to deal with the consequences of dating these type of men. It is what it is. Hey, listen. As far as with women, I don't care who they date. If they get success with that man, great. They have a fulfilling relationship, they happy, healthy relationship, I don't feel no type of way. Good for you. I don't bother me. If they get ran through, they get done bad by any race of men, any type of men they choose to deal with, not my problem. Especially when they talking about the white men and all that. And you want to diss black men? I'm not coming to protect you. I'm not coming to save you. I'm not coming to defend you. No, I let you deal with whatever comes with that. It's not my fucking problem. I only deal with the women that want to deal with me. That's it. I only deal with the women that want to deal with me. I only deal with the women that respect me, honor me, but they're going to be critical of me. I respect those women, and I'm willing to defend them. No problem. content creators, women content creators on here that I respect, I like, I will defend them. Some of these others, I wouldn't do it at no time. So that's my take on her. My other thing is, though, now I found out she was dating a white dude. And then what's funny about it with the whole thing, why, listen, this is a good thing for bus drivers and people who make the same income as these bus drivers. Because if you look at her past, she was dating this white man. The pandemic happened. This white dude said, you know what? I need to take care of my children. I got to look out for my children because they're my children. That's my legacy. I got to make sure they straight. She took that as disrespect and she left. She left the relationship. So if you're not going to put her first, she's bouncing. So again, do you really want to be with this type of woman anyway? I mean, come on. We gotta think logically when we hear these women, especially black men. Black men, you gotta think logically when you hear this. Listen, if she says she don't want to deal with a bus driver, let her do it. Don't try to change her mind. Don't try to, because, listen, do you want her to lie to you? Because, listen, there are a lot of women who will lie to these men. They say they'll deal with these men, but they really want the baller. They'll be with the bus driver, but they want to be with the guy with the Impala. They say they'll be with the plumber, but they want to be with the baller. They want to be with the blue collar, but they want the high value man. And they making that man miserable because he's doing everything he can to try to make her happy, blowing his paycheck, trying to make her happy, but she's not happy because you're not giving her the lifestyle that she thinks she wants. So I want the truth. Listen, I've been on dating sites. I've had coworkers tell me what type of man they want. And I know I don't fit what they want. So I don't have no problem with it. But here's the caveat to that. The caveat is a lot of these women who say what they don't want, more times than not end up with the guy they say they don't want. It's just magically they have a baby or two or three with the guy they say they don't want. They get ran through by the guy that they say they don't want. That dude is coming over at 3 a.m. As Ty C said, the bet guy. Hey, can you come over? Bet. That's that guy. That's the guy they be banging. A lot of times, the more financial requirements they have for a guy, the less attracted they are to that guy. That's a fact. I'm going to say it again. The more financial requirements or other type of requirements they have for a guy, the less attracted they are to that guy. Yeah. That's fact. Now, if you're a black pillar, like myself, you understand this. Now, again, it took me time. This took time. See, I'll be clear. When I was young, in high school, I already knew what type of guys the girls wanted. So I already knew that. I know I wasn't the type of guy. I knew what I looked like. So when some of these women will try to play, some of these girls will try to play that game where they really like you, I wasn't phased. I didn't pay attention. I remember there was this one girl that, like, she was coming on to me, coming on real strong. But I'm like, I'm a fat fuck. I wasn't muscular by any stretch of the means. I know what I look like. I wasn't even buying it. But she kept trying. Even went to kiss me and stuff. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? So I'm like, finally, I got tired of this. I'm like, well, I'm gonna follow you. I followed her. She ran and got with some guy and walked off. That's why I said I knew it was a game. But I'm gonna call you bluff. Now I kind of lost it around the way because, again, I'm still young, and I'm still getting bombarded with all these relationship movies and like the Love Jones and the Waiting to Exhale, the what was that one? The Wood and stuff. All these romantic movies, and it kind of is like I didn't want to believe it, but then I didn't believe it. And and it kind of it's like I was wavering, but then it's like once I started working in the prison, once I like being in certain groups like swinging clubs, I seen what type of men that they go with, and sometimes they don't have no money, they get with them anyway. So when these women talk, it goes out. It goes in one ear, out the other. I'll tell you another story about one co-worker. She said she would run men. She run men. Guy with the African dude tried to move into his house with her kids. That dude wouldn't let her in. And sadly, she moved out of her apartment trying to get with him, and he was like, nope, not doing it. She had to end up paying thousands of dollars to try to get back in that apartment. Had to do a whole ton of overtime. That's why, like I said, I don't listen to what these women say. I watch what they do. I'll pretend to believe them. I'll believe you, but I'm gonna watch you. And more often than not, they still deal with the guys they say they don't want to deal with. It's just the way it is. That's why I didn't get pressed. I didn't get mad. I didn't do no live streams because I know what the game is with these women. So I don't feel no type of way. Now, what I did get irritated with this woman is she's trying to push this black empowerment. And I'm like, lady, you were downing black men. Then you trying to push black empowerment. And this only after you dated and left a white man. So all of a sudden, you pro-black now. See, I hate that. I don't like that playing with pro-black stuff. This black empowerment. You don't mean the stuff. Him, let's face it, she was on Fox News. Come on now. What Fox News do but shit on black people? But you on Fox News. Come on now. Come on now. This one, like I said, you gotta look in these people past. When they talk, no. Let's look in your past. They on the internet. You need to look deeper into these people, and then you find out what they really are. So, like I said, I didn't feel no type of way about it, but I hate the whole black empowerment stuff, and trying to over explain. Well, because of these men, no, chick, you want what you want, just let it be that. Don't make excuses. Don't make excuses why you want what you want. Well, these black men ain't, Don't make excuses for that. If you don't want to date a bus driver, you don't got to explain it. You don't have to make all these talk about education and all this stuff. No, you don't want to date a bus driver because he don't make enough money. He's not in the same tax bracket that you are. So let it be that, and let's keep going. Stop trying to defend yourself. Stop trying to explain nothing. It makes you look worse. And now we had to dig deep, and now we find out you were dating a white man, and you broke up with the white man because he wanted to be with his children instead of being with you. So you sound like the selfish brat anyway. Why would I want to deal with you? You're doing the bus drivers a service. Then you're trying to push this whole this black empowerment. No. Chick, stop. I know you're trying to sell money. You're trying to sell a book. Stop it. Ridiculous. But that's how I feel about her. It wasn't nothing to get mad at. Nothing to get under my skin about. But, you know, that whole black empowerment thing, that's when I get irritated. Like, stop it. You was on Fox News. You dated a white man. You're not about black empowerment. You're trying to sell a book. I hate when people do this. You get heat on yourself. Then all of a sudden you want to talk black empowerment. It's just like with Monique, and it's just like with Tyrese. Monique, Netflix is not paying me what I want. Black people, we need to boycott Netflix. The fuck? Why am I gonna boycott Netflix? When I see black comedians making way more money. They were even making more money than the white chick. Who was that chick? What was her name? I forgot her name. Amy, whatever her name is. They were making way more. And that woman wasn't even funny. The black men were making way more money. Plus you got black actors that were in a lot of those Netflix movies. So I'm going to make them lose their job because you mad because you ain't getting your money. Get the fuck out of here. And what she did for black people? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Put out one of the movies that made black women look terrible as mothers. And a lot of these black manosphere talking points come from that fucking movie Precious. You tell me she's done something good for black women. I don't think so. Or black people, period. And been in some of the most goofiest, making black people look stupid movies that I ever seen. Why the fuck I'm gonna support this broad? I was like, I ain't doing that shit. I like my Netflix. And just because you ain't getting your money, well, bitch, go somewhere else. You know, and then you have Tyrese, this whining little bitch, talking about black fathers need to come to the courthouse and pray for me because I'm going through it with my ex-wife who was my African queen, and she's taking me through the ringer in court. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You went through this before. Dude, didn't you go through this with your own ex-wife where you got online crying like a bitch? What do you want from me? Man, get the fuck out of here. You didn't care about black fathers who legitimately are going through it in the custody court. You didn't care about the fact they're going through it with child support. You didn't really give a damn until they came after you. And they hitting you real hard. How much? You got to pay $636,000 in alimony, $230,000 in legal fees. Which, by the way, you had a prenup where if it was uncontested, you wasn't supposed to pay that. But the judge said, you're going to pay it anyway. So, you know. Then now you got a court order where you got to pay $10,600 a month, which when this child get to be 18, you're gonna be end up paying almost $2 million. So you're gonna end up paying this woman almost $3 million. But you want us black, well, not me, but you want black men to come pray for you when you could avoid a lot of this shit. The fuck out of here. Then on top of that, you try to get the sympathy of black women because you said the judge called her a bitch, a gold-digging bitch. I didn't see her crying about the judge. You know what she did? She was like, I don't give a fuck he called me bitch. As long as I get my check. Where my check at? You think the lawyers of her was really crying about her, about that judge calling her a gold digging bitch? They like, where our money at? Shit, we don't give a fuck. He can say whatever as long as I get my check. You the one crying. And guess what? Now you getting raped. Sorry. You're getting raped in court. Because you want to be like, this man's a racist. This man's a racist. Dude, this judge you're going to go see anyway. What the fuck? And instead, you want the public to come get on this judge. Nobody give a fuck. You whining ass bitch. Most time I see you, all I can think about, what do you want with me? And then the other thing about you begging Will Smith to give you a fucking loan. That's the only thing I remember you. I can't remember you for the movies. I can't even remember you for the songs. All I remember, you whining all the time on social media. And you want me to come pray for you. Man, fuck out of here. I hate when these celebrities, these people who get in and when the block it high, all of a sudden now we gotta march for you. You want to be pro-black all of a sudden. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all need to stop playing with that pro-black shit. You need to stop playing with that pro-black stuff. I hate that shit. I hate that with a passion. I hate when people do that shit. And you got people who fall for, oh, hey, you're not supporting Monique. You must be anti-black woman. No, I'm anti-black her. I'm anti-her. I'm not trying to support some chick who's playing on my fucking emotions. Fuck her. Oh, you're not supporting Tyrese? Oh, you don't support black men. No, I don't support whiny ass, bitch ass niggas. I don't give a fuck. I don't support these niggas. I'm not marching for them. I'm not parading for them. I ain't doing shit for them. Let him get raped in court. Fuck him. The fuck? His dumb ass married that dumb broad. He should have never done that in the first place. So yeah, you get what you get. Like Ty City says, after you trust a woman, whatever happens, it's your fault. Tyrese, you married this broad. Man, you should already know what time it was with her when you was calling her an African queen and she publicly went and said, no, I'm not an African queen. Now, technically, she was right because she's not African. She's Ecuadorian and Jamaican. But if you want to go with the whole slave trade thing, she might have African descent. But she don't claim that. That's your goofy ass claiming her to be an African queen. I already knew this marriage ain't gonna last long. I'm surprised it lasted 5 years. And guess what? You getting taken to the cleaner. Good for you. You deserve it. I have no sympathy for dudes who want to play on my fucking emotions. Fuck you. Fuck any celebrity who want to do that. I don't give a fuck. Any celebrities, any content creators, you want to play on my sympathies, fuck you. Period. Don't play on my fucking sympathies. Especially when you didn't care about black men and black women before. All of a sudden now you care? No, fuck you. You get what you get. I don't care if you getting graped in court. I don't care if these white folks are doing you dirty. I don't give a shit. Fuck you. You get what you deserve. Don't play on my fucking emotions when you ain't been helping black people, period. Now all of a sudden we supposed to help you. Fuck you. Speaking on another person was kind of playing on emotions. Let's talk about DaBrat for a second. So, DaBrat and her woman, they went to a sperm donor. Got a white dude because she said the black dude act like Jiminy Cricket. And I guess she got heat for that comment and got heat for picking a white dude. So she went on Ricky Smiley and tried to explain it that, well, there ain't no black donors, and the one that he looked like Jimmy Cricket, so we didn't have no choice. We had to get with the white dude. Are you serious right now? And they just accepted this whole thing, like, you know, they just accepted this whole thing. And I'm like, number one, if you really wanted a black donor, if you wanted your baby to have a black man, you had a celebrity status that you could made a call and some man would have came in. You could have paid the same amount of money you paid this sperm bank. You could have paid to get this man all his tests. Because it's really, compared to what she's worth, it's not a lot of money. You could have got all that done, have him sign a non-disclosure agreement, and let him do what he do, either nut in the cup or nut in you. I don't know, whatever you want to do with that. And how many tries you got to do to make that work, you could have made that work if she wanted to, but she didn't. So she decided to go with the white dude. And she's like, oh, I don't want my kid to go through teasing. Well, first of all, the kid's going to go through teasing regardless because they got two mommies. So already they're going to go through teasing regardless. Then their mom is DaBrat. So that's going to cause a problem with that. Now they mix. So you already causing a whole bunch of problems for your child before the child even gets here. But I didn't want all these issues for my baby. Well, too late. You're in a lesbian relationship. They don't have no daddy around. Kids gonna say something about that. They mix, so they're gonna say something about that. And they're the son or daughter of the brat. So, and they seen how you are. So it's always gonna be problems. So I don't know why you thinking getting with a white dude is gonna getting the sperm of a white dude is gonna make that any better. Because I know she ain't saying nothing about the white man look. Because, like I said, I agree with Psycho Thesis. She didn't want no black dude. She wanted a white dude, but see, she still got to hang with the black folks. So she got to make excuse why she didn't get with a black man. And same with her, I say with Eboni Williams. Why you have to explain anything? Personally, you could have just kept your mouth shut, got the sperm donor, and mind your own goddamn business. But you got to put this out here for everybody to see. So yes, everybody criticizes, and now you're trying to clean it up, man. I don't want to hear that bullshit talking about. I want to make sure my kid got on. No, stop. You don't care about black folks either, but you got to be around them because that's where you make your money. Stop. I'm like, please stop with the fake pro-black shit. You're not pro-black. Stop with the fakeness. If you wanted a white man as your baby daddy, Just be that, do that, and shut the fuck up. But you want attention. Well, now you got it. Now you got controversy. And you want the black people to get off your back. No. No, you get what you asked for. With this fakeness. Now I get back to the whole praying thing, because I'm going to say something about that too. But then you got Umar wanting to stick his nose in it, because when there's race issues and stuff like this, Umar got to say something. He go on to say, well, she should, if she was going to do all this, she should have been with a black man. So you want a black man to get involved in this crazy shit over here. It's already fucked up. Now you want to put a black man in that? You should have been telling her, no, you just stay with the white donor. No, stay. No, go to sperm. No, don't involve black men in y'all mess. Leave that shit alone. So he didn't do that. Then he was talking about, the kid ain't gonna have a family, and it should be a black man and a black woman and all that goofy stuff. And I'm like, Umar, first of all, the mother of your children, you did not marry. You did not create a family with any of these women. So why are you talking to DaBrat? And you told men not to deal with these wayward women. So you want a black man to get involved in this crazy mess? No, let her go with them white folks. Let her have a white baby. That's what she want. Why are you begging her why she should have been with a black man? No. Let her go with them white folks. She want to be in a weird relationship. Let her go. Let her take that all the way. Don't be involving a black man in that mess. She want to do what those other black lesbians did. They got that white dude and they had the baby because, they want that good hair. Which means they don't want no nappy hair. Never mind the fact that some of the white people hair is dry, dingy, and can get lice. Oh yeah, my mother was a cosmetologist. Boy, the story she was telling me about these white people and their hair. But that's the good hair. The good hair. But our hair, nappy hair, is unhealthy. The fuck out of here. That whole nappy hair shit and the good hair and all that, I get irritated with that too. It don't even make sense. With all the problems these white people have with their hair, that my mother had to fix, because she was a cosmetologist and she dealt with mainly white people. That's why, like I said, the stories that she be telling about their hair, their badass kids, and the weirdos that they be. That's why I don't put white people on a pedestal. My mother taught me real early these people should be now on a pedestal. That's why I never put white women on a pedestal. Never. And I heard all these horror stories about these women. I'm like, nah, I don't put them on a pedestal. Not to mention some of the women that my middle brother was dealing with. Them white women. Nope. They're not worth putting on a pedestal. So I don't. And the white dudes, how weird they were. I don't put white people on the pedestal. But a lot of these people do. Oh, look at their hair. Oh, they gonna have a better education. They're gonna be more intelligent. Even though a lot of these white folks have a lot of mental issues, born with a lot of mental issues. Shall we name them? Autism, autoimmune problems, Lou Gehrig's disease, all kinds of weird diseases that come from probably because they don't have no melanin in their system. I'm just saying. All these weird old diseases you never heard of, white people just seem to catch them. But that's what we want to put in our system. That's what we want to put in our children. And you wonder why some of these children, some of these biracials messed up. I'm just saying. But that's what they want to run to. And I'm like, well, hey, like I said, DaBrat in a weirdo relationship anyway. Let her get with the white. Why Umar? Why are you convincing him? And even then, why are you even saying anything? You did not make a family with the two women that have your babies. You're trying to do this polygamy state, but you're not trying to marry none of these women. You got with a stripper when you told black men in particular, don't deal with these wayward women. And you want a black man to be the baby daddy to DaBrat's baby. So putting him in a weirdo position that he should stay as far away from as possible. Fucking hypocrite, man. Hate these damn hypocritical pro-blacks. Hate them. It just makes the movement look bad. There's people who on here who are pro-black, like true pro-black. Like Super Mike. Like Information Man. Like a George Macon. Like a Q Butter. I would even throw BMT in there. Because I see him be helping black people. But they get muddled out by these goofy niggas like Umar, some of the dudes in the conscious community. Some of these celebrities will claim to be pro-black, but they only pro-black when something bad happens to them. They dated out and they got burned. Now they super pro-black. Man, get the fuck out of here. Go play pro-black someone else. But the problem is, a lot of black folks allow them to come in, allow them to be in the group, and not enough people call that shit out. When Eboni Williams was talking about that whole black empowerment, the first thing, wait a minute, but you were dating a white man. Where was that black empowerment then? DaBrat. You're talking about where the black, you only had a choice with a white man, but DaBrat, you got celebrity status. You could have made a call and any black man would have came through. And all you had to do was give him all the physical, give him all the blood work, and go about your business. But nope, didn't want to do that. Don't claim that you care about your kid being black. Now, you could have made that happen, but you chose not to. And Umar, dude, you supposed to be pro-black woman, pro-black people, yet you didn't want to make a family with one. And then on top of that, you shit on black people because they don't want to work for free. And the ones who was trying to help you, you shunned them. So, really, you ain't that pro-black either. So, really, you shouldn't be talking about DaBrat. DaBrat shouldn't be talking. Eboni Williams shouldn't be talking. None of these people should be talking. Because a lot of these people play with pro-black. They play with pro-black. And, the other thing that irritated me, they had DaBrat on Ricky Smiley, and they talking about they need prayer, and they all praying with her, knowing that this chick and her girlfriend is violating God's law. They in a relationship that they should not be in, according to God, according to Jesus. They playing with God too. They playing with pro-black and they playing with God. And two things I don't tolerate very well. I used to be in the church, but I left. I left about, I want to say 5-6 years ago. I left the church. I have not been in a church. The only other time I've been in a church is when my mother passed away. Since then, I have not been in a church. I don't go to church. I don't go to church because I don't like playing with God. Because I know how so many people act in that church. They are the least Christian people that I have ever met. Trust me, the stories I could tell you about so many people. I'm like, there was this one time that I was in the usher. Being an usher. I had a phone. My phone, I had my Bible on. Because I'm trying to be a Christian. I'm trying. Two people on the usher board come over, hey, brother, speak, yeah, brother, the children don't use their phone when they doing the ushering. And I'm saying to them, like, well, my Bible's on my phone. And the reason why I had my Bible on my phone, because I didn't want to drag my Bible everywhere. And if I need to take notes, I just put it on the phone. Now, rather than saying, hey, don't use the phone, they want to be like, oh, well, the kids. And then it was the whole chatty stuff and click stuff. If you part of a clique, it's cool. When you're not, it's that fake niceness. It irritated me. And I'm like, then on top of that, I had to get up. I work at night. So I get off at 6 in the morning. And at the time, I used to live in Houston. The place I work is an hour away from Houston. So I got to drive an hour to get back to the house, go to sleep. Then I got to wake up at like 10 o'clock to get to the church for 10:30. Sometimes I got there later, like 11 o'clock. So I'm working on maybe 2-3 hours of sleep, if that. And got to deal with messy women, messy dudes, fake ass smiling people in my face. The only person that I really respected, there was this one guy, Brother Hunter, who I really respected because he was just a genuinely nice person. And he always talked positive of me. Even to my mother. He talked very positive of me. And it was sad that he passed away and I wasn't able to attend his funeral. But he was generally a nice person. He was a definite representative of what an usher should be. All those other people that were there were not. It was just a messy bunch of people. And that whole church, for the most part, was a messy bunch of people. And it was like, I left. I'm like, I'm gone. I was like, listen. And my mother tried to convince me to go back. I was like, no, I'm not going back. Nope. Like, these people messy. These people try. Well, no, I will not go in a church with a bunch of messy people. I don't have the patience to deal with it no more. And I'm just getting irritated every fucking day I be there. And I'm like, why am I here? I don't need to be here. And these people don't represent Christianity the way they say they do. They don't represent it. They don't represent God. I'm not being around these fake folks. I refuse. I'm not getting paid. I'm getting irritated. If I want to deal with fake folks, fake Christians, I can deal with that at work. At least then I'm getting paid. And I only got to deal with them 8 hours. And then I'm getting the fuck out. That's when I see that they praying with the DaBrat. That fucking irritates me because it's like, wait a minute. This person's not following God. In the Bible, they say you ain't supposed to hang with this person. But they want to pray with her. Pray that this thing goes well. This thing which in God's eye is considered an abomination. That's the fakeness of some of these Christians that claim to be Christian. You're playing with God. Damn, I have more respect. And I'm not even following the fucking Bible like that than these fucking Christians. You gonna pray with a fucking lesbian. Pray with a fucking lesbian who's not even following the Bible, hoping that whatever situation they got goes well, when you shouldn't even be praying for that situation because it goes against the Bible, and it goes against God, and it goes against Jesus. It just shows how hypocritical that these people really are, and I hate playing with God. Oh, I forgot one more thing. Man, I forgot. Man, I gotta think about it. But that whole playing with God, I can't stand that. Oh, that's why I remember. Umar was going around saying, well, we cause lesbianism. Black men cause these black women to be lesbians. But Umar, last time I checked, they were even there. They were born this way. And you know what? I believed them. You know why I believed them? Because even, remember, it was not until the 70s that people did not consider homosexuality a mental disorder. Now, there are a lot of people who are born with mental disorders. They're born with it. And what I believe causes it is the environment, a lot of these chemicals in the food, the water, the air, all the chemicals that's on the furniture, the bed, all that different stuff gets into your system. Your liver, who's supposed to process it, they overwork because it's very hard to get all these chemicals out your system, and people don't detox like they should. So that's going to pass to your children, and that's going to affect the brain. And if the brain is messed up, is it really a stretch to believe that that would affect your sexual desire? Because a lot of your sexual desire is from the brain. Testosterone affects your brain. Estrogen affects your brain. And if your brain, in turn, affects them. If the brain is damaged in some way, that's going to affect your whole body. So, yeah, I could believe that they're born that way. Hell, homosexuality has been here since forever. You saw it in the Bible. You've seen it in Rome. You've seen it in China. You've seen it even in Africa. Oh, yeah, it's everywhere. It's been here since forever. It's nothing new. And for Umar to be going around saying it's black men's fault that these black women are les, maybe they just was born with it. Now, are there some that had traumatic issues that happened to them that caused them to want to deal with women? Yes, that does happen. But guess what? Come here. Most of those women still deal with black men. They still deal with that black dick. How do I know? How do you know, bro? Speak. How do you know? I've been in those swinging groups. Those women who claim to be les still be fucking black men. Oh yeah. I see it. See that? Listen, I don't believe. You know what? The ones I can believe, the real lesbians, they have never dealt with. They never dealt with men. They don't find them attractive. They just never did it. I can believe that. But all these women who had children with men, this ain't just with black men, but men. A lot of times I don't believe they lesbians. You know, bisexual at best. But I'm saying that to say this because, again, Umar coming around talking about black men is the cause of them being lesbians when a lot of times they could just be lesbian by their own self. The LGBTQ says that they born with it. I'm going to believe them. They have more experience than Dr. Umar. I'm just saying. I'm going to believe them. So no, I don't think DaBrat was a lesbian because of black men. She wanted to be gay. Hey, let her be great. Let her have her children. Let her give her white sperm and go do what they do. Is she pregnant? She gonna be hope everything goes well. But considering the situation that it is, I think it's gonna go south real quickly. But that's just me. But again, that's why I'm like, I hate when people play with God, and I hate when people play with pro-black. Because these people don't have enough respect, especially on the God piece. These people don't have enough respect to keep God's name out their fucking mouth. They don't have no respect for Jesus. None. Talk about God did, God this, God that. Shut the fuck up. You don't have no respect for God. Blame God for your fucking problems. You're doing stuff that's clearly against God's word, and you continue to do it just to say F you to God. You be in these fucking relationships. I'm not even talking about the DaBrat relationships, but I talk about a lot of these people who talk about God, talk about this morality, and they are violating it at every fucking turn. They having premarital sex, what you shouldn't be doing. You're getting with people that you're not equally yoked, which is against the Bible also. And then want to turn around and ask for prayer. You want to turn around and ask for our fucking help. Ask for God's help. Man, get the fuck out of here. Publicly. Now, privately, you can do whatever the fuck you want. I wish some of you would keep it fucking private. Whatever you're going to do, keep it fucking private. Stop putting it into everybody. So then nobody would say anything. And then y'all get mad. And then you get mad. When the heat comes, then all of a sudden you want to be pro-black. Oh, we got to follow the Bible. God forgives, all that goofy shit. Gets on my goddamn nerves. Handle your own shit. Stop involving God in it. You're disrespecting God. You're disrespecting Jesus. You're disrespecting the true Christians. Because my ex-father-in-law, my ex-mother-in-law, truly are Christians. They follow it to the letter. You're disrespecting them. And so when people look at them, they look at them with the side eye. They look at them and laugh. Same with the pro-blacks. Like the ones that I talked about. George Macon, Q Butter, Information Man, Super Mike. These men are pro-black. And they get laughed at, they get the side eye, or they get people want to fight them. Either online or offline. Because of these fucking fake motherfuckers. When the true Christians, the true pro-blacks are trying to put in the work. And they got all these motherfuckers in the way. Make me fucking sick. The fucking DaBrats, the Umars, the Eboni Williams, the Tyreses, the Moniques, all these motherfuckers get up here, be on their high horse, talking about pro-black, God, all this different thing, and they don't respect none of it. And we as black people don't call it out enough. We don't call it out enough. Now, take your pro-black shit and get the fuck out of here. Take your stuff that is against God and get the fuck out of here. I'm not praying for you. Hey, I'm not going to wish ill will of you, but I'm not praying for you. Get the fuck out of here. And then people who want to pray for them, want to keep praying for them, you're disrespecting God. And some of these pro-blacks want to preach to these motherfuckers, wishing they come back. No, you're disrespecting the real pro-blacks. You're disrespecting them. Stop it. It's getting fucking annoying. You're making it a mockery of Christianity. You're making a mockery of baptism. You're making a mockery of pro-blacks. And you don't have no shame in it. That's the disgusting part. You don't have no shame. But what can I expect? Black people let them do it. So why should they have shame? But me, you're not going to do that with me, around me. I don't play that. I'm not going to support you. I'm not going to pray for you. I'm not going to support you. Hey, you got the right to do it. But I don't have to be a part of it. So it's just like, let these people do what they do. You ain't got to deal with them. If Eboni don't want to deal with a fucking bus driver, that's fine. Hey, she doing you a favor. If DaBrat want to be with in a lesbian relationship and have a white seed, hey, and have her baby, hey, she's doing black men a service. Your seed don't have to be there. Your legacy don't have to be involved with them crazies. That's it. And people, y'all need to, again, Umar, shut the fuck up. Get back to, try to build the school. Build the fucking school. Stop worrying about these wayward women. We ain't supposed to be dealing with them no way. We ain't trying to, no, we need to stop trying to get them back. I know you pandering like a motherfucker. Come on, dude, you need to stop. You know you're not serious. You ain't trying to start no fucking family like that. Come on, man. Your last two baby moms you didn't try to start a family with. You're probably not gonna start with the other women you trying to have a polygamous relationship with. You ain't gonna start no family then. They gonna get pregnant and you're gonna be rolling around, and they stuck with the baby. Just disgusting. You know, I hate these fucking Instagram people. I hate these content creators. I hate these people who use pro-black, who use God as an excuse for fuckery. Just do your fuckery and leave the rest of us out of it. Stop trying to get clout, money, all this. You fake as fuck. People see it. But if you say something, people get, oh, you hating. No, yeah, you know what? I am hating. I hate that shit. I hate people making a mockery of something that is good. Christianity is good. Jesus is good. God is good. When you follow the Bible, if you really follow the Bible, it brings you balance. It gives you a set of rules that you follow. It can bring you peace if you follow it. The problem is a lot of these people don't want peace. They want to cause confusion. They want to cause chaos. And they want to get paid by doing it. That's what it is. And then they want to sow their fucking wild oats. Their weird things that they want to do and want to make it normalized. No, take that shit and go somewhere with it. If that's what you want to do, hey, at least be honest with what you want to do. But at the same time, hey, we get the right to say, nah, we're good. No, you go over there. Go over there. Take that sell over there. Don't try to sell me nothing. Don't sell to me like you care. No, you don't care. You're trying to make a buck. And you're trying to get attention. Okay, well, hey, I'm going to give you your attention. I'm going to roast the shit out of you. I'm going to insult you. And then I'm going to laugh at you when it fails. That's what I'm going to do. And that's all you should do. So, end of the day, black men, I'm going to talk to the black men. If Eboni Williams want to be with don't want to be with a bus driver, she want to be with a high value man, well, you've seen her history. She's selfish as fuck. She don't think much of you. If she can make a buck out of you, she will. Why you want to date that? Why you want her to breathe your air? Send her to the curb where she want. Hey, she want to be with white men. Let her be with white men. Don't try to convince her otherwise. She don't want to be with a bus driver. Hey, she's saving a lot of bus drivers and people who make that type of salary a lot of pain and anguish. I wish more women would be more honest about it. And not explain nothing. So that these black men, hey, hey, this ain't the one to deal with. Now, if she want to call you at 3 a.m. to give her that good D, hey, that's a choice that you have to make. You want to give it a D, but don't get serious. Don't get serious with her. Give her D and go about your business. And when she try, no. See, I don't make the kind of money that you make. So is it you gonna take care of me, or I gotta move around. Now we can keep that late night meeting, but past that, we ain't doing nothing like that. Yeah, I need you to be a sperm donor for my. Wait a minute. So am I gonna see this kid? No. Nah, I'm good. Nah. Don't get with these wayward women and be with wholesome women. Well, Umar, have you been with some wholesome women? Oh, wait, where's your family at? Oh, wait, you didn't start one. Why are you telling me what to do? Follow your shit first, then come talk to me. That's what black men should be talking about. And stop worrying about these people trying to play on your emotions. Listen. When a woman tell you who she don't want to deal with, believe him. No, believe him. No, really. I know you think she's full of shit, and a lot of times she is, but believe him. And make them show improve. But you know what? I'm gonna call you bluff. Yeah. You don't want to date a bus driver? Okay, cool. I'm gonna call you bluff. I'm not gonna deal with you. Except when you call me for that 3 a.m. and I'll be the bet guy. Hey, I need you to come over. What is 3 in the morning? I'm lonely. All right, bet. Be the bet guy. But don't take them seriously. A lot of these they playing games. Don't take these dudes who talk about God and when you clearly see they ain't following God's word. Okay, I believe you. You're a godly person. I believe you. Okay, well, God said not to deal with heathens, and you acting like a heathen, so I'm not gonna deal with you. That's it. Unless you don't follow the Bible, and that don't apply to you. But if you see that they ain't following that fucking standard, don't take them seriously. Don't take them seriously. Especially these dudes who talking about don't date this type of woman this time, and they doing the thing they say they not. Don't take them seriously. Just do you. Do you. Do you. Because at the end of the day, like Ty City said, whatever happens after you trust a woman, it's your fault. That's it. And whenever you trust a bunch of people, whatever happens after you trust certain people, it's your fault. So if you trust them to be these Christians, you trust them to be these moral compasses, and they fall short, it's your fault for trusting them. Don't trust nobody until they can prove. Believe what they say until they prove otherwise. Believe what they say until they prove otherwise. That's all I can tell you. And don't get mad at them. Let them do what they do. You just avoid them. Believe what they say and avoid. And with that, I am out of here. Thank y'all for listening. This is Brother Speak. Remember, black man, be powerful or be powerless. The choice is yours. You have a good one.